Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, it is finally time. Tier 3 Apocalypse review, guys, thanks to my big friend. I don't know if he's big or skinny, but whatever. Thanks to my very expensive friend VIP17 Joggling for letting me use his account for this video and a couple more videos coming within the next week about tier 3 Apocalypse. So big shout out to my boy Joggling for helping me out on this. So guys, before we jump into this, first don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when we post a new video, go live with the live stream. Don't forget that we stream every single Friday and Saturday night 7 p.m. Pacific time. And we do have giveaway, crystal coupon giveaway on every stream. We give 2 coupons of 300 crystal per stream. So make sure to check us out when we're live. And if you want to play Marvel Future Fight on PC, guys, check the description down below and click on the link next to play Marvel Future Fight on PC. So let's jump in the roster here. We're going to take a quick look at this big fella, Apocalypse, and we're going to test him out in both World Boss Ultimate and in PvP to see if he can actually handle something in PvP, you know, and how good he does in the World Boss Ultimate. Now, for people asking about GBR, yes, he can solo GBR, but the gameplay for the GBR is not going to be today. It's going to be in a few days. We're going to have a specific video for Giant Boss Raid. And for Alliance Battle Stream on next Combat Super Villain Day, we're gonna do a full Alliance Battle Stream guide on this guy. Now, for people who actually want to have information with a CTP of Rage, you just took all we're gonna do today and just increase the damage by a lot. That's pretty much what a CTP of Rage was gonna do on him, because we run with a CTP of Energy on this guy. I know for a while he's slacking, right? Okay, so here are the stats. We have max kill cooldown, max ignore defense, 93% ignore dodge because of the native ignore dodge and the CTP of Energy, 198% critical damage, cap critical rate, cap attack speed, 43,000 energy attack. So pretty damn solid build here, definitely. Gear, we have a bunch of energy attack, critical damage, a few Odin blessing, critical rate, and cooldown to try to min-max those stats as much as possible. If we look at the Ezo set, fully awaken power of Angry Oak Ezo set. So what we get here is pretty simple. We get all attack, all defense, critical rate 8.5%, attack speed 7.7%, and ignore defense 8.1% with activation rate 12% chance when attacking, plus 40% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 54 seconds. We'll look at the custom gear. As I said, CTP of Energy, 40% ignore dodge, 35.2% critical damage, 30% chain damage, and 200% damage proc. Uniform, another place where he's slacking. Terrible whale, man. I'm telling you, he's a terrible whale. Legendary uniform here. So we get 4 bonus options. Now, if we look at the uniform, bonus uniform you need for this guy, you have Crystal Royal Suit, Doctor Strange Infinity War, Wasp, Marvel Ant-Man and the Wasp, Rocket Raccoon Team Suit, and the last one is actually Spider-Man 2099. So those are the uniform for him. We have 4 bonus options here. So dodge, energy attack, attack speed, and dodge. Don't really need that dodge there, but I think he was original planning to actually put a CTP of Rage on this guy and change his mind. That's kind of the feeling I got here. If we look at his uniform bonus here, apply to self, 35% chance to penetrate with mine immunity effect, 20% ignore defense was actually pretty great, makes it very easy to cap the ignore defense. Enhance effect of skill, celestial armor, and you have a full skill revamp except the 4th skill. The first skill stayed the same as was, then the second skill, 3rd skill, 4th skill, and 5th skill become mind damage. But we did do a deeper review on the uniform mostly in the previous video, so I'm not gonna go too deep into that. And if we look at this tier 3 ability here, so apply to enemies, paralyzed 3 seconds, stun 3 seconds, still 30% burn damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. Apply self, 80% chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincible effect for 7 seconds. And yes, invincible effect. So even the invincibility obelisk won't change anything with this guy. We're just gonna pierce through it like nothing. It gain invincibility for 7 seconds, increase damage by 100% for 1 attack, last 7 seconds, and some mind damage ability. So pretty much he's doing mostly mind damage except the first skill that is still energy attack, and that's pretty much it. Now what skill you're gonna proc if you have a regular proc on him? It's pretty simple. You're gonna proc on the tier 3 if your tier 3 is available. If not, you're gonna proc on the 5th skill. You're gonna do 4, cancel 5, boom, proc on there, and you just enjoy the life. That's pretty much how you're gonna play him. So the first thing we're gonna do with this guy, now we actually look at the build, so we know we kind of know what he's capable of. We're gonna jump in the PvP and we're gonna test him out in on autoplay a little bit against another PvP team, if I can call it like that. So we're gonna try to find somebody with a decent team. You know, well, let's see what we can find here. Kind of want something with debuff removal and shit, but better team than that. It's not my friend list, so I gotta look up a little bit here. I don't know if the same team. Yeah, that's not a very good PvP team. Eventually we're gonna find a good one. I know my PvP. Oh, actually this one was not bad. We do no, that, well, that's one is fine too. Silver Surfer lead with Quicksilver, tier 3. That's actually pretty decent. So we're gonna put this guy in 2nd position. We're gonna bring Wasp as a lead so she can take the initial fall. That's all we cared about. By the time she die, we're gonna have Apocalypse ready to use his skill, and so that's gonna be done on autoplay, obviously, guys. And we're gonna bring Colossus as 3rd characters, you know, because that's kind of team you want to test him in PvP for. So that's gonna be the team here, guys. It's pretty much Quicksilver versus Apocalypse here. That's gonna compare both. We have a PvE build on Apocalypse, so he should be getting killed by a Quicksilver here, but we're gonna see how it actually turns out here. So we're gonna set autoplay as soon as we can, if it's not already on, and we're gonna see where it goes. Kind of want to see it. Also, guys, we're gonna, with Alliance Tournament, we're gonna see a bunch of Apocalypse this week. In Alliance Tournament, we're gonna have a better opinion how it can actually do in PvP, and that's actually gonna be covered in my tier list, to be honest. So here, let's see. He's handling Silver Surfer so far, which is actually not that bad. We wish he will use his 2nd skill, though. He's not using his 2nd skill. Okay, finally use it. We got the heal, so that's pretty solid. So the 2nd skill is the 4th skill in the rotation. Pretty much is 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, and 2. And we got a we got a lag frame here, and pretty much Quicksilver got a wreck. The tier 3 just popped at the same time. That's pretty interesting. So overall, it's actually pretty solid in PvP, even with the PvE build. So I can definitely see this guy being a meta in Alliance Tournament. Still gotta see it in testing, but I can definitely see this guy being pretty damn solid in PvP. We're gonna go take a look at the Quicksilver build with just 1 shot, just to be sure that it was something decent. It was not something too PvE. I don't know. Well, even if it's something PvE, it's about the same. I'm gonna have to go in the friend list here. It's life or death too. Okay, so friend list. Let's see. There we go. So we're gonna take a quick look at this Quicksilver, and see what we're actually facing. So we're facing a PvE Quicksilver, so about the same kind of build on both. So obviously Quicksilver did not have immunity to guard break, but neither had Apocalypse, so it seems pretty decent. Now we're gonna have to wait to see more PvP testing, obviously in the Alliance tournament, like I said 20 million times, but so far it looks pretty solid in my opinion. And I've seen video of people handling Thanos at tier 3 very easy with Apocalypse, so so far he seemed very, very damn strong for PvP. Now we're gonna jump in Wall Boss Ultimate here. We're gonna go with Bonnie, obviously. Actually, we're gonna start with Proxima. We got a Proxima 69, and I want to test him out in here to see if he can actually get the job done a little bit. So we're gonna bring Apocalypse here, if we can find him. There we go. And then we're gonna give him the regular team here I usually use with my super villain, which is Shuri and Valkyrie. I want to see if he can actually handle his own against 69. I think 69 is gonna be too high. I think 60 will be mostly where she'll be standing in, but we're gonna try that anyway. So let's go in and let's go see what kind of damage it does against that. I know he's gonna be pretty solid against Cole. Not as solid as I want to, because he does elemental damage and Cool has a little bit of resistance, but and Corvus is going to be a joke since we don't even need Ingor Dodge Strikers. Thanos might not be optimal, but we're still going to have to take a quick look, but I don't think the Thanos on this account is very high, so we're not going to be able to see it all pretty much. So here we go, 5th skill. That's pretty much what I thought that was going to happen here. As I said at the start, guys, we need... I don't know. The tier 3 skill bring a lot of lag. And against Proxima, it's not doing as good as I want to be honest. Now we kind of locked the proc, so against Proxima, he might not even be able to do 60. We're going to drop it down to 60 and see the difference. Because for me, for a tier 3 character, even if energy attack, I want to see him perform against Proxima. And I'm really disappointed about that lag that this tier 3 is actually causing me right now on this game. I think that's something that needs to be fixed, because that's actually the only skill in the game that makes my Android emulator lag, to be honest. So that's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. So let's go see against Proxima 60 what kind of damage he's doing. We're not going to kill it, obviously. I just want to test the damage a little bit. Damage seems a little bit better, obviously. Yeah, much better. Still gonna test, see what that tier 3 is gonna do here. I think yeah, see that lag, that freeze, screen freeze. It's very, very annoying, but he is not doing bad. I lost the proc though on that tier 3, so we're gonna have to reset that proc on the tier 3 to make sure we get, you know, a proper proc to see the real damage pretty much. But he's not doing bad at all so far. There we go. So let's see what kind of damage we're gonna get. The damage is actually pretty damn solid. So with a good run, definitely could kill Proxima 60, I mean. Proxima 60, definitely with a good run. And then with this run, that could actually be possible. Seems to be like a run that's heading that way so far. A limit, but it is heading that way. So that's totally fine here. Yeah, that is a pretty solid run. So overall, stage 60 seems to be about pretty much the limit with a CTP of energy. You have to keep in mind, we're using a CTP of energy. Now, if we put a CTP of rage, oh, much higher, man. Much higher than that. So with a CTP of energy, being able to go, well, we're in time with stage 60 here. So pretty happy with this one. Now if we actually test him out again, Corvus Glaive, it's only not Corvus but Cole. It's Cole 59, so it's not that great of a wall boss ultimate, but still 59 for Cole. If you compare it to Proxima with the combat characters, will be like 69. So that's gonna give us a quick idea how you can actually do here, to be honest. so we're gonna start with the 5th skill. Okay, that is well, let's keep it going. I just don't want him one-shot him, so that's why I kind of paused there. But yeah, okay, he's gonna murder the crap out of this shit. Oh, I got silence here. See, every time I use that tier 3 skill, I get that here. It's very annoying. But yeah, the damage is definitely on time here. Definitely. Okay, we gotta quit that. It's a pretty crazy damage here. It is pretty crazy damage. So Cole is going to be a total joke for him. People were worried about, and we're going to switch that to low damage, sorry guys, but I want to see if we're still going to get a lag on the tier 3. But for people who were worried about Apocalypse getting elemental damage against Cole, I think that I just show it to you guys that you do not have to worry about that. He's going to be able to do 70 plus with a CTPF energy. So now imagine what he can actually achieve with a CTPF rage. Now if we look at this one's only a 61, so we're going to be very, very, very careful because I don't want to one-shot him. So we're just going to go through the first phase to see what kind of damage we can actually make happen here. That's kind of the test we want to see. As I have no doubt that he's going to be able to wreck this. I have no doubt at all, but I still want to see how fast. At least we go through the first one. The first phase, jeez. I cannot see the bar. Actually, it's not going as fast as I was expecting to. Maybe I just did not do a good first rotation. Okay, yeah, I just did not do a good first rotation. I'm trying to be careful so I don't get screwed. There we go. See, interesting. No, see, even if I drop the settings, I don't know if anybody else is adding this issue. I did not have this issue during the early access, but this is totally new. Now the tier 3 skill, if I set that on, no matter what setting I set it on, I do get the lag on that tier 3 skills. It's a very, very weird. So I don't know if you guys experiencing that issue, but let me know if you do. So overall, it's doing amazing on all the wall boss holds, but I know it's going to do good on the body mod, which is kind of why we're keeping it for the end. We're not going to do the right side because the level are trash on this side. It's like level 20 max, very, very bad. And we're going to test him against Tennis to see what kind of damage he does. At least on Tennis 29, you know, if he can actually get to the second phase in less than a minute, that could actually be good. I think we should get to the second phase in 30 seconds, in my opinion. That's what I think we should be achieving here at 29. If we can do first phase in less than 30 seconds, that means we can actually do stage 40 with Apocalypse. But I'm not confident about Apocalypse. I think he relied too much on mine defense down, to be honest. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. So far, it's not doing bad. So far, he is doing pretty solid. No real ignore iframe here. Okay. Now we're going to reset that proc. Okay, come on. And we missed the proc here. You see, every single time I use that skill, we go there. But he's doing it pretty fast. If I did not miss the proc, we'll probably made it to the next phase here. So it's not so bad. We're still going to push this phase. I want to see if we can actually survive this phase properly here. Seems pretty decent so far. It will be a lot easier to play with a CTPF rage, to be honest. But yeah, that first phase actually goes pretty decent. And now let's see what kind of damage we do during the second phase, because now we don't have defense down, we don't have anything like that left. So it's really about raw damage in that last phase pretty much. So we're gonna test that out a little bit here. The damage is still decent. Maybe not as good as I want to tell. I would like to have a little bit more damage here, to be honest. Honestly, yes, I did miss a proc somewhere, but I do think that we should be doing a little bit better than that. And also, don't forget that it's tier 3 ignore iframes, so you can actually use it whenever you feel like it, which is actually pretty great, to be honest. The third skill does quite a good amount of damage too. Oh, I almost killed myself there. But he's not killing it as fast as I want him to. I don't think he's going to be a meta for that at all. He's going to be a decent character, you know, doing the 30 plus without too much problems, I think. But I think he's still going to be lacking a little bit for Thanos World Boss Ultimate. I did not pay attention to the raid level of this account either. We're going to have to check that in a sec. Let's see that tier 3 skill. The proc is really hard to trigger on it, to be honest. It's really not easy. Still easier to trigger the proc on that 5th skill, to be honest. But anyway, you can see the kind of damage he's doing. In my opinion, he's lacking a little bit. And we're gonna just cancel that because I don't want to push it to the end. Obviously, I could be using better strikers for Thanos. The strikers I'm using are really not optimal. Usually I use 10% increased damage done to super violent type characters, or 12%. Like you can use Thanos and Silver Surfer, then 10%, and that gives you a lot of extra damage, which I did not there because I don't want to jingle with my strikers pretty much. And here we're gonna do 72. This should be really fast. This should be fast as hell, and had the permission from Juggling, the account I'm using here, to actually beat the crap out, finish the World Boss Ultimate here. So we're gonna be able to see the timer on this one. So that's gonna be pretty interesting to see how fast we can do this. But I'm expecting very, very fast. And again, if we had a CTPF Rage on him, that will be a much stronger. CTPF Rage, it could probably do Thanos 40, to be honest. That could be something he could actually do. Here, we did not really touch the target at the start. Kind of shitty, right? There we go. Now we're starting. You're gonna see when we pop that tier 3 skill, you're gonna see a lot more damage. Well, after the lag, well, not as much as I wanted to, though. Still pretty decent damage. Definitely can do stage 80 plus. If you actually push him, if we have a better run than we're having right now, definitely. Oh, there we go. That was a good tier 3 here. But honestly, I was expecting a little bit better than them, because my tier 2 Apocalypse at level 60 can already do 70. So I was definitely expecting a little bit faster than that, to be honest. But still not a bad one. Still a pretty decent one. There we go. We got a big defense down there. That was quite good. Oh man, back in time. Oh, missed the proc here. And there we go. Tier 3 skill. Well, it's actually not doing bad. It's speed up a little bit. We had a rough start, I guess. But since then, we've been doing much better here. Here against the bunny, I'm not getting the lag. Every single World Boss Ultimate gave me the lag on that tier 3 skill, except Ibanima. That is just so weird. That is very, very weird. See? No lag on this one. It's really against every other single World Boss Ultimate except Ibanima. That is weird. So now, guys, we're gonna go in overall. How good is this guy? Oh yeah, raid level 48, so pretty solid raid level, by the way, guys. So is this guy? This guy's awesome. PvP, PvE is gonna own it all. I think he's gonna move to the God tier section of my tier list. We already have 4 characters there, I think. Don't remember, but it's gonna be the level of Thanos, Quicksilver, Jean Grey, Apocalypse. They are close to each other now. They are pretty much the 4 best overall tier 3 in the game. In my opinion, they're expensive to get to tier 3, but they are definitely very strong, guys. So if you're wondering, should you get that character to tier 3, Well, if you care about World Boss Ultimate and PvP, definitely it's a yes, guys. It is a yes, a huge boost to this amazing character. So guys, that's pretty much all we have for this video. Don't miss it. In a few days, we're going to be doing a video about Giant Boss Raid with this fella, and in a week from now, we're going to be doing a Lance Ball Extreme Guide on this fella too. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you want to show extra support to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up button on the video. So guys, on that, I will see you next time.